Okay, it's Sunday. So you know what that means? It's time for the analytics. So I learned a few things this week. And a lot of these things got put upon me because I didn't plan well. The first thing that got me was my computer decided that the driver for my video card that Windows Update suggested I needed broke my video card pretty much. Adobe decided we don't like this driver. And so everything you render out of Premiere is going to look like the old, HBO satellite scrambles where you tried to get your neighbor's porn signal to come in and it was all scrambled. You could hear everything, but you couldn't see anything. That's exactly what all my videos looked like. So that set me back quite a bit. I mean, I do have a full time job, right? So I'm doing work during the day, and then at night is when I'm doing this side hustle here. Well, I mean, if I couldn't render videos, I wasn't doing anything. And so until I got that fixed, yeah, that put me back a while. So that explains why I didn't have a video last week, like I said I was going to, and then it finally came out this week. So I screwed up. And you know what? My analytics paid for it. And I think what I'm learning from that is the consistency is what puts you out there for the random viewer to see. Your click through rate is something that's very important. Your click through rate shows how many times YouTube puts it out on the algorithm for people who aren't your subscribers. They just put it out there for people to see. And your click through rate is how many times it gets shown and people actually click on it. And I've actually had a pretty good click through rate. They said that 5% is an average click through rate, and I was seeing like 17 and 18%. So that tells me I think I'm doing something right, but my consistency just killed me this week. So, lesson one that I learned is if you're going to start a YouTube channel, have a couple of videos banked in the library for when technical difficulties happen. Yeah, that's what I should have done. The second thing I learned was if it's not technical difficulties, sometimes it's just life. We had a lot of stuff going on at the house here, and it just kept me from that nighttime, side hustle time frame that I used to record my videos and render them and everything. And I just got behind because I had other things that I needed to attend to. Yeah, so lessons learned on that. I did get better with Premiere. I don't know if you noticed on my last one where I talked about Gen X and AI, I put in some text, which I was pretty proud of, basically because I said the wrong word. When I was saying scripting, I meant prompting. So I watched that back and I was like, oh, I don't want to re record that whole freaking video. So I'm like, oh, I've seen other YouTubers just put it in a little asterisk and say, oh, this word, I meant this word. So I learned how to do that. Had a coworker show me how to do that. That was kind of cool. And I need to learn OBS. I just need to bite the bullet. I need to watch some more tutorials and I just need to learn OBS because I think that is the best way to do screen capture and camera recording. The other thing I want to learn how to do is I bought a new camera. I did. And I have my hubby to thank for that. He's been so supportive of all of this. He was like, I think you need a good camera. And he's been telling me this for years. I'm like, nah, I don't need a new camera. And he's like, I think you need a new camera. So yeah, hey, I got one and it's really cool. And I need to learn how to use it because I bought this really cool teleprompter and the camera sits behind it. I need to play with that a little bit. So I'm excited to learn how to do that. And I think OBS is going to be nice because then I can set my different scenes and show the screen and talking at the same time. And I think it just looks more professional. The third thing that I learned is that with a full-time job, trying to be a YouTube content creator is also a full-time job, but this is really hard. It takes a lot of time. Now, a lot of that is because I'm not a video editor. I'm trying to teach myself how to do this. And editing takes so much time. And then my ADD kicks in and I'm like, no, it's not perfect. It has to be perfect. And I will like spend hours on it. I've got to learn to sit back and go, it doesn't have to be Hollywood movie quality. It can just be me talking and that's okay. And I'll get better with time. So we're learning this together, right? Okay, so those are the three things I learned. Now on to the analytics. Here are the analytics, and this is exciting. I got a new achievement. Yay, I got 5,000 views. So that's exciting. I'm really excited to see that. The problem is that is for the lifetime of my channel. And for monetization, it only counts for the last 365 days. So we'll go in and look at that in more detail. But I love the analytics on here because it tells you your most recent video, the statistics with it. So see where the impression click-through rate at 14%, that's, from what I'm learning, that's a high number. So I'm really happy with that. And that's thanks to you guys. So yay, thank you if you're watching this. I appreciate you. So let's go to the video analytics for this individual one. It shows me that I've got 67 views, which is 7 more than usual for a video when I first put it out. So that's good. There's little increments that show each video is getting a few more a few more views than each one. 5.2 watch hours. That's awesome. This was a longer video for me. This was a 20-minute video. So it didn't take as many views to pump up my watch hours. And you can see that because I've got 2.2 times more watch hours than usual. And that's because it's a longer video. And I gained 2 more subscribers. That's exciting. So now that's just for this video. Let's go back to the channel dashboard and let's look at my entire channel. And it always defaults to the last 28 days. So over the last month, so it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, everybody. So right now it's June 16th, and it's 7 o'clock at night. And I've got 604 views in the last 28 days, which is 424 more than usual. Yay. So that's cool. And down here, you can see when things are released. So right here is when I released this video right here. And this was when I kind of started. May 30th was the first one. And then remember how I did that little shorts as a promotional item to try to bring views to my channel, just awareness more. You can see I had a bump in viewership there. And then here was my Sunday one where I reported my analytics. And then that flat line, yeah, that's when technical difficulties in life happened. So that's my fault. And then I got a little bump again when I published my other video. So not big. Boy, the shorts really brought it a lot. So I may be looking into the shorts a little bit more. I'm probably gonna take a little short out of the AI versus Gen X video and throw that out there and see if I can generate a little more exposure of my channel. 20.7 watch time hours, which is 41% more than last month. So that's good. And I got 28 more subscribers, which is 250% more than last month. So that's really cool. I'm up to 152 subscribers. You know what? I'm getting there. It's slowly but surely, but I'm getting there. So what we really need to look at for this one is the last 7 days, because this is what's reflective of the impact that the last video had on my channel. So in the last week, I only got 112 views, but I got 6 watch time hours and I gained 4 subscribers. So not too bad. So for monetization purposes, what counts is the last 365 days. And remember, I have to get 1,000 subscribers and I have to get 4,000 watch hours. We'll get there. So since it's Father's Day, we're going to keep this one short and sweet. We're just going to talk about the numbers. We're going to wish a happy Father's Day to everybody out there. And we're going to look forward to a new video on Thursday. I think Thursday evenings are probably about enough time for me to get my stuff done. I've got an idea on capitalizing on the AI train. So look for another AI themed video on Thursday, and we'll see you next week.